right. So, in our last game, quite a bit happened. You guys had went back to the town where you saw that the people who were captured by Lord Vielis were back. Everyone was celebrating. Everyone thanked you guys. You ended up Hemlock. You guys went to the church where Hemlock casts scrying on the pool of holy water. And doing that, you found out that Lord Vielis was traveling north to Waterdeep. He was on a horse. He was accompanied by 2 other people. Seeing the landmarks on the road, you guys were able to discern that he was stopping for the night and setting up camp, where you guys then head up towards Lord Vielis, and you guys were able to sneak up on them and kill them pretty much. You took 1 prisoner with you, who was one of his followers, back to the town, where you handed him over to the mayor. She told you that she will contact the authorities and let everyone know that what happened, and that even though he was a noble, you weren't able to take him alive because he was unfortunately attacked by a bear that killed him during the whole process. Shadow, don't start.
Yes, that naughty bear.
Yeah.
We totally tried to save him.
Okay, this is too loud. You got some items. One of them was the robe of scintillating colors. There's a potion also in there of healing. I think it was one of those higher healings. You then, after talking to the mayor and settling all that, you traveled a day back up to Waterdeep and stayed at Leopold's parents' house. We had Leopold studied some of the books that he's found at the cult's place. Leopold also dropped the ashes off at a cemetery, where he then saw the spirits of Lord Vielis' family kind of laid to rest. Hemlock went to go see Sir Vekin and told him what happened. She also went to a store to buy a crystal ball that was worth 1,000 gold pieces. I don't remember Vader did anything, or Van. No, Van went and looked at prices, but I think they were too high and you decided to not buy anything. Can't remember what Vader did. You remember?
Vader accompanied Hemlock.
And then Ren was just copying spells. Waterdeep.
I went and looked at some magic swords.
Yeah, but I think everything was too expensive, right? And you said you were going to wait and so you
save it up for the +2.
Yeah. Yep. I remember.
All right, I was going to look for a rod. Yeah.
So, so we're here at, so I needed to ask, Leopold, your book, does it only work one way, or can people also contact you if they needed to?
No, I believe it only works one way, like sending.
Okay. You guys had gone off for the day, looking at stuff and dropping off your ashes and things like that. When you all return to your house, you do have a message from Candlekeep saying, we'll say a courier dropped it off, and it says to return as soon as possible.
Oh.
You are hereby requested, or your return to Candlekeep is requested. To return as soon as possible. The boat is in the harbor waiting.
Oh, I thought we were waiting on the boat. Okay, so will they send the boat? Great. Good.
Let's hope it's good news.
Well, I did notify Freelay of us catching Noble, if I remember correctly. I told her that the gentleman was heading toward the city and should alert the authorities. I never did message her saying we caught the men. But I'll go ahead and message her in sending once I see that note. I'll be like, We have received your message. Mission is complete, and we will be on our way shortly.
It responds with, "Please return with haste."
Leopold, is there any chance that your father would be able to send us back more swiftly than the boat?
I wouldn't want to bother him with that kind of. The boat's fine. Boat is fine.
The boat is. Come on, guys. Let's go on the open seas. We need some fresh air, you know? Let's not bother his father.
I retract my suggestion.
All right. So,
But
go ahead.
I will bid my family farewell.
Yeah, your father, your parents, they're actually really proud to hear what happened. Your father, you can see that your father has a different kind of attitude towards you tonight as they say their farewells.
Huh.
Like, more proud. You can definitely tell he's more proud of you compared to how he used to be.
That's a weird feeling. Okay, I'll digest that later.
Your dad thinks you're a badass now.
Your sister, she gives you a huge hug and she hands you the little clock-like device that she was working on, the one that shocks you to wake you up.
Oh, thank you.
So you always wake up on time.
Yes, I'm sure this will come in handy. Thank you. It is good to see you, though. I will try to visit more often.
And you guys head out to the docks. Unless there's something anyone else wanted to say or do. You get to the docks. You can see the ship out there. There's a little rowboat pulled up, waiting to bring you to it. You all climb aboard and set sail. Just gonna fast track everything.
I mean, we needed the rest anyway. I mean, we did just kill a bunch of people and a couple of days without blood on my clothing would be lovely.
First night out at sea, a huge storm comes, and it is just rough waters. And then we have.
Oh God! I made a mistake. Oh God! Oh, why didn't I ask?
So yeah, your nice little relaxing out at sea turns into a rough water trip most of the time for the first 3 days before it starts to clear up. Yeah, so poor Leopold. Vomit. After I believe it was a full 10-day that it takes to get back down the Candlekeep, you guys arrive. But other than the storm, it is an uneventful trip.
Eli was a little short and to the point in her message. I hope everything's okay.
Is there anything you guys would have talked about?
We can't possibly be in trouble.
No, we did exactly what she kind of told us.
I don't think we are, but it's totally possible.
Do you think we have to do paperwork?
Paperwork's fine. Paperwork's fine. Punishment bad.
I think that there's an emergency and they need the Watchers to come and fix the problem.
But we're not. Oh gosh. Okay.
Wait,
Maybe there's another book incident.
did we
Urgent book business.
did we settle on the Watchers as our name?
Is that our name? I thought that's just.
Yeah, we can continue to discuss.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys had a full 10-day to discuss all this, so you guys can discuss it now while I put Shadow away.
Okay.
The Watchers is interesting, I guess. Doesn't exactly.
I forgot about
The
that.
Watchers, the pocket watch, the
His
Watchers.
pocket watch.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Never mind.
I
We're
suppose.
Leopold's Watchers, yeah.
Leopold's Watches. Yes. Okay.
That doesn't have to have my name in front of it. Oh.
But you're Olita, Leopold.
I am. I still am, aren't I?
I mean,
Oh,
you're
dear
our
God.
boss, kind of. You're our watcher, and we're watching you.
Oh, no.
Leopold's Watches.
Oh, no.
I
Oh,
get it.
you're putting my face on this.
Think of the things we can do in your name.
Oh, joy!
We could when we're finished here in Candlekeep, we can make our base in Waterdeep, and we could have dinner with your family.
Done and what?
We should all get watches because we're the Watchers.
Oh,
Oh my god, this is good. Good idea.
I like it.
Start decking out with just like Leopold's outfit. Just
I intend for this to become a permanent addition to the Candlekeep family, and you'll go down as the very first leader. I mean, this could be historical.
Oh, joy! I'm leading the ones that want to break into Candlekeep.
Hey, your dad thinks it's cool.
well, he doesn't know that I want to break into Candlekeep. But whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe they'll just let us in.
Maybe. But we need to go to Frito-Lay because this sounds urgent.
Yes, I suppose.
Anybody got some cookies?
All right.
Cookies.
Did you guys decide on a name or not while I was putting Shadow away?
Apparently, it's Leopold's Watches.
Leopold's Watchers.
Under much.
We're the Watchers.
Just Watchers for short.
Sure, just the watch. That's fine.
Maybe only we know it's Leopold's.
Yeah.
I have two different music. Okay, so so the week goes by. You guys decide to call yourselves Leopold's Watchers. Is that right? Leopold.
It's a pun, because he's a watchmaker.
The boat pulls up. You guys get off the little dinghy. It brings you to the side. You hop off and make your way to the front gates. As you're making your way to the front gates, you can see that there are two guards standing there, and they see you. And everyone knows who you are by now. So once as you're approaching, they open the doors. When they open the doors, you see a lot of chaos going inside. The whole courtyard is just packed with people. And as you step in, a round of applause and cheers just erupts from everyone. Woo! And everyone starts clapping. They kind of have a little pathway going straight where you see Friedlay, and she is standing next to a bunch of mages.
This is different.
Very different. I don't like it.
And everyone's just clapping as you approach. They welcome you in.
Thank you so much. You're too kind.
And Friolade comes up to you and she says, "Oh, I am so proud of you all. You are we heard all the great news that you did. May I present?" And you do recognize him because you met him before, the Keeper of Tomes, Junusi, who then approaches. And he says, since you have all joined Candlekeep, you have done such great work for us all here, and we are very proud of it, of all the things you have done in our name. That is why I have the great honor of making this official. From now on, you will all be known as the Elite Seekers of Candlekeep, which you will then do, where your business will be Seekers on the external side of Candlekeep. Doing as you do, going on adventures and solving the mysteries that we hold within our walls. He says, this is a great honor, and it is something we have never had before, Elite Seekers. And they all start clapping.
You are all too kind. Thank you so much.
He says, we will first start off by saying that you, I guess, no, you're not really a, what would be a noble, you're noble, because you are a noble, so would they call you Lord? Not really, because you're not the Lord of the house. What would a noble be? Just
a child of noble?
Like Sir Asher? No, not Sir, that's
Master. I think they say master,
yeah.
I think.
Master Asher, as the noble and the one who has the highest education, we will be appointing you as the one in charge of your group, so for to say. Do you take on this responsibility?
Turns around to all of them. Turns back a little white-faced.
Oh, we lost Shepard.
Oh, we did.
Oh, there she is. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Wait, who's not in the chat?
That's Shepard.
Okay, it is Shepard.
It says she lost connection.
She didn't want you to be boss. She ran away.
One down, 4 to go.
Like total internet loss?
Took a couple week break from keto and just started again this week, starting yesterday, and I'm having the craziest carb cravings right now.
I need to do that. Oh no, she lost. She lost like.
Oh no. Not the good.
Did she join voice chat on her phone, maybe? Oh.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. 30 seconds. 29. 28. 27. 26. 25.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going.
There it is.
She's back.
I'm sorry you didn't make it within the 30 seconds. You're out of the group.
Yep. You lied to us. Delete.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh
what?
my gosh.
What's happening? Like your whole...
I don't know.
Is your internet back on your computer or are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone right now.
Oh.
But you can proceed.
All right. Well, thank you for your permission.
Okay. I turn around. I turn around to the group behind me, look over each of them. Oh God! And then I turn back to the masters and just like, yeah, sure, why not? I will be a leader of them.
Splendid. You will report directly to Friedley. This honor also grants you, only under the supervision of Friedley, access to the Great Library.
Oh, we lost her again.
Sweet.
Still in the chat or Discord.
Oh, she's back in the room now, but
I don't know what's going on.
Either.
Mm.
And he says, furthermore, we have some gifts to give you. He says, for you, as the warlock of the group, he opens a box and he pulls out this nice, cool-looking rod.
The warlock.
Yeah, you recognize the rod of the Pact Keeper.
You knew I was. You knew. Okay.
It's funny though because I originally had picked this out, and then when I was rewatching the stream, I heard you say it again. I was like, "Oh shoot, he did say that." So it's kind of funny. And yeah, he hands it to you, and he says, "A gift for you, the rod of the Pact Keeper. For our wizard." He hands the wizard a wand of the War Mage +1. For our rogue, may this help you find books to bring us back. And he hands you gloves of thievery. For the fighter, he pulls out some winged boots.
Oh my god.
And for the druid, they hand you a moon sickle.
Wow.
Do you guys know what these things do?
No, thank you.
Google it.
I am going to
tell you
look
in a
right
minute.
now.
Oh god, those wing. You're gonna be all over the damn place.
So happy.
So the moon sickle,
Thank you.
it's a +1 moon sickle. This silver-bladed sickle glimmers softly with moonlight. While holding this magical weapon, you gain a +1 bonus to attacks and damage rolls made with it. You also gain a +1 to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DC of your druid and ranger spells. In addition, you can use the sickle as a spellcasting focus for your druid and ranger spells. When you cast a spell that restores hit points, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the amount of hit points restored, provided you are holding the sickle. It is a light weapon. It is small and easy to handle, making it ideal for use when fighting with 2 weapons.
That's really nice.
Let's see who's next. The winged boots. I think everyone knows what those do. Winged boots. While you wear these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly up to 4 hours all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. Boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they aren't in use.
Sweet.
Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's a +1 rod of the Pact Keeper. While holding this rod, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DC of your warlock spells. In addition, you can regain 1 warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. You can't use this property again until you finish a long rest. Wand of the War Mage, we all know what that does. It adds a +1 to your spell attacks and things like that. And the Gloves of Thievery. While these gloves are invisible while worn, while wearing them, you gain a +5 bonus to dexterity sleight of hand checks and dexterity checks made to pick locks.
Do we go find them? Or are you going to put them into our pages?
I'll put them in there.
Much appreciated. An extra spell slot is always good.
I immediately start hovering.
But you have to tune to them first.
Yeah.
Damn it. I put them on. Immediately.
They perfectly formed to fit your foot.
Oh, like these are.
I'm going to wear them out of the store. It's fine.
Boots. Yep, there we go. Yep. Block. Moonsicle. And it goes. Oops. Goes with your whole moon thing too. Okay, Moonsicle is on yours. There. Added. And who am I missing?
Me, I believe, with the rod of the Pet Keeper. So that means you're aware I was a warlock this entire time. Fantastic. Don't tell my father.
Is walking speed movement speed?
Yes.
All right, added. Okay. So yeah, and he says, and now everyone, we can enjoy refreshments and drinks at the hearth, and everyone applauds and claps, and everyone starts heading over to the hearth.
I just like slowly start rising up above everybody. I'm like, thank you so
You
much.
have to attune to them.
Oh my god!
You're just jumping in place.
I know.
Work, damn you!
Van, it doesn't work like that, darling. You need to stop jumping. You're making me
How long does this take?
embarrassed.
Attunement is 1 hour.
This could be the longest hour of my life.
Well, let's go celebrate.
Yes. Let us. Oh my god, they're gonna make us do so much work. Okay, alright. They're gonna make us go and do more adventure. Okay. Alright. This is my fate. I will accept it, I guess. Well, I suppose you're all happy. Allow us in the library now.
Ecstatic.
Yes, it is quite excellent.
Don't go stealing stuff from the library.
Not yet, darling. I have to scope it out.
Yes, we're going to have to approach this quite strategically.
I mean, it is under the supervision. Remember. Replay.
Things happen.
She just somehow gets knocked out.
Maybe she thinks we're there, but we're not.
Wine! Much wine! Thank you! Keep coming, yes.
Yes, wine, because drinking and flying is a great idea.
So the big ogre comes over. Congratulations, elite seekers! What a fascinating title. Well, if you're going to ignore me, I won't.
It's fine. Very
He really cared about the ogre.
Ogreist.
I love the ogre.
It's a fantastic opportunity, and yeah, more wine.
Janusi
Thank you.
comes over and he says, now remember, representing Candlekeep is a great honor. I would hope you don't disappoint.
No, sir, we would never disappoint.
Just a big smile, no words come out.
And he kind of gives you the eye.
Internal screaming.
Trying to remember the game. What happened? Oh, I almost said what happened to Jake. For some reason, I thought he was here because I was watching the stream from last time. It's funny. So yeah, I mean, you guys are drinking. Everyone is, as they like walk by you, are saying congratulations, giving you cheers. What would you like to do? So this goes on for about an hour before people start to get back to their duties. They're not much partiers here. They're all.
I suppose we still have our same room.
And just floats up in the middle of the room, just starts moonwalking backwards across the room, just flying backwards.
Actually, when you try that and they don't work.
What in the hell?
Well, I'd imagine they have an anti-magic field. You know, you can't fly through Candlekeep.
Jumping up in the air, you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, the Candlekeep has an anti-flying spell around it.
Alright, guys. I just grab a goblet of wine and just start walking out. I'm headed out.
I would like to look around the bar to see if I see Vale, who is the artist that I had hired.
Yeah, you see her. She sees you, and she kind of puts her hand up, and starts to walk over. And in her hand, she's actually holding something.
I will meet her halfway and sort of steer her to a table away from the party.
She says, "Oh, it is great to see you." She goes, "I have what you requested," and she hands it over to you.
I look at it. Is it everything I could have hoped for?
It is. Yeah, it's exactly what you asked for. And she goes, "Do you like it?"
It's stunning. It is exactly what I asked, what I had hoped for. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it is on us for all the good work that you've done. We appreciate it.
Well, I must say this is quite remarkable work. I would, if it's possible, I would like to convey my appreciation to the artist who performed the work. And if not, would you please convey my deep gratitude?
She says, "You are very welcome," and she smiles.
Did you?
Oh, yes. And she goes, "Once I heard all the good news, I had to do it myself."
This is remarkable work. If there is ever anything that I can do to a favor, anything that might come up in the future, thank you very much.
She thanks you back and steps off.
I put it in my pouch.
Okay. So where does Van head off to?
What time of day is it?
Huh?
What time of day is it?
It's by the time the boat got there, we would say early afternoon.
Just gonna go grab my fishing gear and walk out the front door.
Okay, so you guys just see Van just take off.
What is he? What? The fishing rod. Oh God.
Well, he would have went back to his room, I guess, to get it, right? And then head off.
I actually probably brought it with me.
Okay.
I probably fished on the ship.
Hey, Van, before you go, I noticed you should use those boots as well and do some fly fishing.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. Just that.
What's the matter, Leopold? What's wrong? Are you well?
I've just come to realize I'll have to deal with a lot of that.
Oh, by the way, congratulations on your new title.
Yes, much great. It's fine. It's good. It is good. I like wine.
All right. So, is there anything Hemlock's going to be doing for the rest of the night?
Just sitting here, drinking, enjoying the night, looking at her moon sickle, just like, oh, so cool. Probably polishing it a little bit. Oh boy. That's it. And then she'd probably go to bed with the rest. Whenever Fader goes to bed, she'll go to bed too.
Okay. What's Fader doing for us tonight?
I'm going to sit with the party and next to Hemlock, and Fader looks like he's got something on his mind, but he's not. He's a little more off than usual, and he's a little quieter. And every now and then he reaches for his pouch and then goes back for his mug of beer.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you're hanging out with
I'm
him.
always watching him. Yeah. I guess.
It's not exactly being subtle about it.
I mean, he's always just like, quiet, so who knows? Fader, are you okay?
What?
Are you okay, darling? You seem a little down and quiet. More quiet than usual.
Maybe quieter than usual, but certainly not down. No.
Okay.
Are you well? Are you okay?
I'm ecstatic right now.
That is
Look at my cool.
That's quite. Hey, be careful with that. That might be.
I know. Sorry. I'll put it away.
It's quite something. We seem to be making quite the name for ourselves here.
Yes. I'm kind of proud of us, all of us. I mean, I don't know.
You were quite amazing out there. That bear was something. I do miss the wolf, but that bear was quite something.
Yeah, I miss the wolf too, but I kind of like the bear. It's kind of growing on me. Oh my gosh, this is our job now.
Yes. We're titled. Would you like another drink?
Yes.
I get up and I run to the bar and get another round of drinks.
All right. We'll skip over to Van. So you go outside. What do you do?
Yes. As I'm just walking down the road out the front gate, I'm just like constantly trying to fly, just a little bit.
Yeah,
so
once you walk out the
bit.
front gates, you can feel the magic in the boots kind of kick in.
Yeah. As soon as I start levitating, I just stop and just levitate there, and I basically just break out in the dance from Napoleon Dynamite. I'm just flying backwards down the hill, out over the water, just dancing out there, flying, just doing crazy shit, just yes, singing my little song as I fly out there over the ocean.
And yeah, you just fly out there. People who are walking on the way of the line are kind of watching and pointing, look at that guy, look. You see people watching you. Oh, you're on mute, I can't hear you.
It's so happy just flying out there over the ocean, and that I stop and look out on the horizon and just breathe in the fresh ocean air, and I'm just yeah, I fly now. And then I just start sailing around, looking in the water for big fish.
All right.
Start hunting them. I'm literally just spot fishing for monsters in the shallows here off the coast.
All right. Did we ask what Leopold was doing already? I can't remember.
Did not. Leopold's drinking heavily, but he'll take his watch out of his pocket and kind of stare at it for a minute. And just be like, well, I guess this gets me one step closer. Okay. But they knew I was a warlock. They knew how they know I was a warlock, and what else did they know? Oh dear. Okay, well, there's no reason to think about that now. And zippity zappity boo! And Fada and Hemlock, make charisma saving throws, please.
Oh shit.
Okay, Fada, you look like Hemlock. Hemlock, you look like Fada.
I'm assuming you cast something on them.
I will immediately. I will look at myself. Did you do this subtly? Did we see this happening?
I feel like there are people all around that would have noticed all of a sudden you guys looking one way and then turned into another.
No, I mean, did we notice that it was Leopold who did it?
I don't know. He was doing it from the other end of the bar.
I have a feeling that Hemlock and I would have been talking to each other and did not notice.
Yeah.
Leopold. So we're talking to each other, and all of a sudden, we're just like, "Wait a minute! What? I'm looking in a mirror."
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, just some wind sprouts out from the tip of your feet and just rises up like a little tornado, and now you look like each other.
I reach out and I touch her face.
Yeah, Fada.
Uh,
This is weird. I'm
This-
looking at myself.
I
You
assure
are
you
touching.
it's me. Do we sound like each other as well?
No, it's just your appearance.
Yeah, just your parents.
It's very strange hearing your voice come from my face. What do I look like? I need a mirror.
You look like me.
Oh, then I know
So
what I
hot, you know.
look like. Well, yeah.
Who did this?
Just
I'm
goes
looking
back to
around the
drinking.
bar.
Where is Leopold?
Well, you always think it's Leopold.
Well, he's been trying to do this to you guys for a while now, so you would.
No, I've never tried to do
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yeah.
Well, last time you wanted to change everybody.
No, I changed everybody into looking like cultists before, yeah. So
Actually, the first thing that I'm going to think before that is I'm going to remember the sort of the strange visions that I had when Ren wasn't with us and then suddenly was with us, and I'm thinking, is this something like that?
Why am I you?
Perhaps this is some sort of an existential sort of we are all a little bit each other. We've become members of this group, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, you don't. You don't.
Van, give me a survival check. As you are out there fishing.
Don't get advantage
I don't see why.
because I'm flying around.
That's no different than being on a boat. I guess in a sense. I guess they won't see.
Hey, a boat would still be very useful.
I mean,
as
you
opposed
got
to
an
fishing
18.
before.
You caught a really big fish, so.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying. The boat would kind of maybe keep some fish away. So yeah, do it again. Yeah, the 18. So yeah, I mean, you caught a pretty decent sized fish. Definitely worthy of keeping and eating.
Sweet. Yeah, just start flying back with it. Fly right back to the front gate, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Still might want to fly around some more.
I mean, you could fly around all night if you want. Well, for 4 hours. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you guys go to your rooms?
Hemlock, how long do you think this will last with us looking like each other?
I don't know. Should we pretend to be each other?
I don't know if I can make my voice quite as high as yours.
I'll try to sound like a man.
Perhaps we should. I don't know what to say. I have never spoken like this.
I don't know if I could do a British. I can't do this probably the whole night, so I don't know what to do.
I have a rather embarrassing. I don't quite know. I have to use the restroom.
Oh boy. I think you don't see.
I mean, it doesn't change you. It's just an
Yeah, your
illusion
appearance.
around your body.
Yeah, your appearance literally doesn't change. So if you unzip your fly, it still looks like your pants are zipped. So that's a bit of a problem.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Be peeing through an illusion.
I don't know what to say.
Perhaps we just
Hold it.
Yeah.
Just hold it.
Perhaps we just turn in for the night.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you two ready to go to bed? I think everybody's had their fill. What are we doing tonight?
Leopold.
What? Whoa, that's weird. Hey, your voice came out of him. Ah. It's a good throwing your voice. You tricksy little hemlock, you throwing your voice like that.
Do you think you can help us, Leopold? You are our leader.
Oh, yeah, did your voice change? Do I need to help you with your voice changing?
He's drunk. Should we just turn in?
Yes, I think so. Leopold.
Yes.
Let's go home, Leopold.
Yes, let's get you.
Okay.
Let's get you back into your watch.
I'll be in my watch. It's fine.
I grab on one arm. Let's go, darling.
I grab the other arm.
Back to our room.
It's fine. It's all good.
So, you guys head back to your room. How long does Van stay out? Does he stay out the full 4 hours?
No. I think that first he'll like fly back to the front gate and realize that he can't fly in Candlekeep, and it just feels like a trap. He can't fly in there. It's sad. And I think that he would.
Can't hear you. Okay.
You
there
know,
you
like I start looking around the front here of Candlekeep and see if I actually can see we changed it now, but there's that little island out there with a little green grass out there, and just out here. I started looking around like, is there another town out here? Are there any houses out here? What's out here?
No, this is just the way of the line. It leads to the mainland. I'll show you the map of the Sword Coast map so you can see.
So there's no sort of like habitations out there beyond Candlekeep. It's just like goes right in the wilderness.
Oh, doesn't really show on this map, but it just connects to the mainland that way of the line. That's all it is.
I mean, okay, I don't want to harp on this. I don't want. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, there's no homes. There's no homes. There's no businesses.
There's no small towns that close. Yeah.
So I think it's like forbidden to like build a house out there. Would I think that there would be a reason they wouldn't just let me build something out here?
How do you plan on doing this?
I got a lot of gold.
I mean, that would be something you would have to look into.
Yes. For the time being, maybe I'll just go buy I'm gonna go to this keep this outfitters and see if they have like a tent, like a nice tent, a big nice tent.
Where are you getting this from?
It's outfitters.
Outfitters?
The erudite outfitters and clothiers.
Yeah, they wouldn't have a tent there. It's for clothes.
And outfittings.
Well,
All right, I'll just go to my room.
Oh, look who's back. He's got a big fish with him. You've been flying around with your fish.
Yeah, you smell like a fish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have a giant fish. I will actually probably take this to either the tavern or probably just take it to the tavern and give it to them. And,
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they would take it. They asked you if you wanted them to cook it up for you.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? I'm fine. I don't have to go to bed. I'll stay up all night eating fish and partying at the tavern. I haven't even gotten drunk yet.
All right, so we'll just say you're there for a while the rest of the group is in their rooms going to sleep.
They just poof into the watch. It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right. So, is there anything else anyone wanted to do before I end the night? All right. So Van eats his delicious fish. They cook it up nice and well. He gets his little buzz going, while the rest of the group calls it a night and goes to sleep. And everyone gets a long rest.
You change back into yourselves after 8 hours.
I've spent my meditation as Hemlock, and I noticed the change happen after I've awoken. And that's it. I don't do anything about it. I just notice it.
I would assume Van at some point went back in.
Yeah, I'll spend an extra 4 hours out, but then go back for my 4-hour meditation. Just in the center area there in the library.
Okay. All right. Next day, everyone wakes up nice and fully rested. Can we take our first 10-minute break and then we'll come back?
Absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
continue? All right, great.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, everyone had their long rest. You all wake up in the morning, and almost immediately, you hear a knock on the door. Hello. You immediately recognize Friedlei's voice.
Friedley, come in.
Find her token.
This is all. She usually doesn't come see us.
I know, this is weird. Everybody look presentable.
We're in
even
high
though-
demand now.
I'm always presentable.
That's true, he is. Well, there was a few of those times when he like really hungover and stuff, or
We
did drink a lot.
We don't talk about drunken Leopold. It doesn't. That's a different guy.
So yeah, the door opens, and in her hand, she's holding this massive book. This book is pretty much about 12 inches wide, 16 inches tall, and it's purple. It's like glimmering. It looks almost brand new, and it has this unicorn on the front. I will show you what it looks like. And she says, "Oh, are we so excited on our first day of our new job?"
I'm ecstatic. I will use that word the whole time.
It's the new. So we don't do the old job anymore. We just do this now.
She says, she goes, "Well, yes, of course."
Oh, okay.
She goes, "I am so excited to get started."
What
so-
is that in your hand? It's huge.
She goes, "This is your first job as your elite seekers." She goes, "This is the book. This is called Lore of LaRue." She says, "Do any of you know who LaRue is?"
Let
Is it a
me
unicorn?
think about that.
Mm-hmm. How'd you know? Oh, because of the book.
Because there's a unicorn on the book.
Oh, you're so
What?
perceptive.
I don't think I do.
Good job, Van.
History 11. You actually, with an 11, give me a religion check on top of that.
Oh well, that's not very good, but we'll try it. Yeah, no, I don't know jack about
Yeah.
religions.
Probably never heard of this.
Religions are not my forte.
She says, "Well, LaRue was a unicorn, but not just any unicorn, a lesser deity." And she says, "This book is supposed to be the story of a silvery moon, but there is something interesting about the book. When you open it, there's nothing written on the pages. So we thought this would be a good way to introduce you to your new job." She goes, "Here," and she hands it to who takes it. All right, she hands it to you.
Yes, we'll hand it to our silvery moon expert. That there. Yes, Hemlock. Good.
When you open the book, it just starts. It like lights up. She starts shimmering, and then you see on the first page it says, It just starts to write as if it's being like handwritten in front of you. It says, "Our story starts during the time leading up to the winter solstice on the final night of Uktar in the year 374 DR. A nearly full moon rises behind wispy clouds as a star-speckled sky darkens against a fading horizon. It seems silent and still, here in the heart of the forest. But to anyone who knows the forest well, that silence can be misleading." And then it says, "When you are ready to proceed, turn the page."
So other people can't see that just happened there.
Oh, no, that's what we can see, but no one wants to turn the page.
Oh,
Oh,
All right.
so nobody's willing to tell. Okay. Okay.
all right. Should you be standing here?
Oh, no. She
Friedele?
goes, "This is all for you. This is what you're here for."
Why, thank you, Frito-Lay. Gang, are you ready?
Turn it up.
I reach out and take Hemlock's hand.
Yeah, Frito-Lay kind of backs up.
All right, guys.
But still trying to rush. And she goes, "Oh, you're gonna go right now?
Oh, do you not want us?
Oh no,
do you want to give us
it's up to
something?
you.
Does something happen to people that turn the page? What happens when you turn the page?
Well, they don't know. That's our venture. That's why I asked. Do you want?
But people
do
have to have a
something?
reason to be afraid to turn the page. I mean, could
We
somebody
might be
disappear?
teleported into the book or something. Who knows? We've done a lot of stuff with books.
A moment though, before we turn that page. Recall how we got back from the spa and we were separated because we tried holding hands, but we got separated because two of our number broke
Should we
contact.
rope up?
We should be, or at least be holding on to one another.
Everybody, hold on to me, please.
Well, why does everybody think a book is going to open a portal? Just one book open a portal doesn't mean every book's going to open a portal.
Well,
Didn't we get sucked in a book?
It's not just
or
any
something like
portal.
that.
It's not just any book. It's a book they're giving to us.
I'm going to hold tightly to Hemlock's hand.
But seriously, there should be a reason people are afraid to turn the page. I'm sure somebody was dumb enough to turn the page. Did something happen to them?
Yeah,
We don't
we're
know yet.
We're the ones.
We're the guinea pigs. All right, darling, please hold on to somebody that's connected to me.
I will reach out and grasp Leopold by the shoulder.
Hey, it might not be nothing. It might not be nothing. It might just summon a demon. Who knows? Let's do this. How are we getting back?
Don't know what it does. We have no idea what this thing does.
Frito-Lay,
She kind of pokes her head around the corner of the door. Yes?
is there, if we get, like, sucked into the book or something, how are we getting back?
All we know is that there is definitely an enchantment on it, but we don't know what happens.
What kind of enchantment?
One that might teleport you somewhere.
Ah, told you. All right, guys.
And Leopold, Frito-Lay is still, her name is still in your book, yes?
Yes, her name is still in the book.
What
So
if we go somewhere that we are not on this plane? Can you still?
Technically, yes, I can talk to her.
All right, dear. Let's do this.
We are adventurers.
You turn
the page. Here we go.
When you turn the page, it just bright light kind of like shines out of the book, and you all just get sucked in, and then the book closes.
Why do they all do this?
Suddenly, the bright light dissipates, and you find yourselves. You're on the fringe of a meadow that borders a forest. Tall trees of several I never can say this word my entire
variety.
I can it takes me I have to slow myself down to say it. Yeah, tall trees of several varieties stretch before you as far as the eye can see. Behind you is a range of formidable mountain peaks. As the remnant of the setting sun dips below the horizon, a rising full moon illuminates the darkening sky.
Oh my god! Why did they all do that?
Is the book still in my hand?
Oops. No, it is not.
Ooh.
I did not mean on this one.
Oh, look, we're in Waterdeep. Oh, no, we're not.
I don't really have a map, so I'm just going to use this as a forest background.
That's fair.
So,
That's fine. All right, the book is missing. My glasses are. All right, where are we? We are in a forest.
so you are on the fringe of a meadow that borders a forest. That's all you see around you right now.
Fantastic. We got sucked in a book, and we have no idea how it ends, begins, or even if this is a story or if we're on another plane of existence. Oh my god. I'm just gonna write Frito-Lay right quick and be like, hey, we disappeared. Can you still respond to this?
Can you put that in the chat so I can read the full description of it?
Oh, the sending?
Yeah.
I don't actually have the sending spell. Let me just copy and paste.
Okay. Okay. So it does work on other planes. So yeah, you get a response. Oh my, how is it?
Oh, it's so lovely. I guess we'll keep checking in with you every couple of hours. And we'll be off on this adventure. Yay.
Everyone give me a history check. I guess it's history.
Guidance. $10 for me.
Oh, Van getting
the-
the one there.
Yeah, the DC was only 10. You do recognize, it kind of seems a little familiar. So you do recognize the mountains to the east. And you remember, because you were just here, not that long ago when you went to the spa. Like, you recognize those mountains and you recognize that you're somewhere around where Silvery Moon is. It looks a little different.
This is the story of Silvery Moon.
So you do see the forest. You see the mountains to the east, the forest to the west of the mountain. So you do kind of realize like you're in that general area.
So you said it looks different?
Yeah, it does look a little different. I would say a lot of the trees look, I don't know how to put this. Let me see. They kind of explain it better.
Like vibrant? Alive?
So yeah, you notice the high forest. You can, and the river, Ravoon. But the area that's open, let's say that you might have seen like a road that is no longer there, or like a dirt path. It's all now just the meadow. There's nothing there.
Huh.
Wait, so something that used to be there is no longer there?
Correct.
How big is the
Like,
meadow?
we'll say you remember seeing there was like a a dirt path along the side of the river that people probably traverse. It is not there.
Okay.
Well, this is the story of Silvery Moon. Should we head in that direction?
I guess.
Yes. We should be on our guard, though. There used to be a path here that's not there.
Well, we don't even know if this is actually the real forest. Like I said, it's possible that we're not actually here.
That's
That makes sense?
That's why I say we should be on our guard.
It's possible that this is a more accurate depiction of this forest when this book was written, which at the time may not have even had a book here.
Oh, that's not a bad thought.
Or maybe the person just didn't write about the road. Who knows?
If I remember correctly, Silvery Moon should be somewhere to the north.
Sounds to be right.
So as you get closer to, as you start to move north and you get closer to the forest, 3 bipedal creatures that combine the features of men and goats laugh drunkenly as they stumble from the woods. They sway back and forth while greeting you enthusiastically in Sylvan. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
I believe I do. No, maybe not.
I speak Elvish, but I think that's different.
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
When they speak and they notice that all of you look like deer in headlights, they all just start laughing to themselves. And they switch over to Elvish. And they say, "Do you speak Elvish then?"
Yes.
Yes.
Quite
Yep.
a number of us do, yes.
I'm Tragos, and this is Artelio and Funaji, he says. We were out for a bit of a revel when a swarm of wild-eyed ravens attacked us. We're in no fit state to fight. Could you perchance help us get home?
A bunch of birds attacked you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I mean,
Where's your home, good sir?
It is at the Polvarth Plateau.
Is that near Silvery Moon?
It's in that general location.
We're going that way, and I don't see why
Yeah.
not.
You
And
can
then,
accompany your
It is only
party.
a few hours by hoof.
Yeah, we could shoe birds. I mean, good bird shoes. Could you tell me what year are we in?
They kind of look at each other. As
We've been drinking too.
Since that is a lie, give me a deception check. With advantage, since they're drunk.
And we were drinking. It just depends on how far back.
Yeah.
He
I
got
feel like
nat 20.
Leopold always smells like wines.
I just saw. Okay. So they kind of look at each other and they say, "Oh, you've obviously been drinking more than us. It is the year 374 DR."
Is that at all close to what the actual year is?
Oh no.
Oh, that is like 1,000 years ago.
Holy shit, did we just go back in time?
Or some sort of mystical pocket dimension.
Are you saying this in Elvish?
Gripply.
Gripply.
We'll say in Gripply.
They're all looking at you funny now.
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't speak Gripply. Oh, sorry for my drunken friends. We would love to help you. Go home.
Splendid! Onward! And they start singing and walking with you guys north. So this is a few hour hike. Is there anything you want to say to them?
So why ravens? What did you do? Is that normal occurrence?
Oh no. Over the past 10 days, there's been several strange things that's been happening around here. One, we hear several cracks of thunder, even when there appears to be no storm. At night, in places where the canopy of trees seem to provide clear enough view, occasional bolts of red lightning can be seen in the distance.
That doesn't sound good. Do I know it? 1,000 years ago is a long time. I don't suppose there's any events written in history about that kind of thing. Or is that kind of like a lost history kind of thing?
Yeah, you wouldn't have heard about this in any history books.
It's not normal for half goat men, right?
That's satyrs, I think.
Yeah,
Fawn?
they're satires.
Yeah, but like
Or is it?
where we are from, like we never really
but-
see them a lot, right? They're rare.
But Silvery Moon had all kinds of people in it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it used to be more of like a fae place, I guess, in the past.
Gotcha.
Let's see. It's had.
It's probably good that we're all somewhat elves.
Yeah.
Ren is a gnome.
Yeah,
He's
Ren's
the
not
odd
here.
one.
See. And as we'll say an hour goes by as you guys are walking and talking, and then you just start hearing a bunch of ravens, and you see them up in the sky. Everyone, give me the satire. Say, "Quick, hide!" And they all kind of just like run into the bushes. Everyone, give if you're going to try stealth checks.
Sure.
No.
I will ignore my stealth check and remain by Hemlock.
Can't hear you, Seb.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, so with a 1, she would have probably tripped and fell.
I tripped.
And then
I was scurrying. I was having a heart attack because of the birds, and then I tripped over a log or something.
all right. So yeah, as you do that, you trip and fall, but then there's so the ravens all see you and they all start to fly down at you. Let me get you guys on this map, and then we can roll. This is all going to be just by what's it called?
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, but I'll put us on a map just so we can select our tokens. Okay, so everyone jumps into the bushes. I believe the DC was 14. So if you got a 14 or higher, you are hidden from the ravens. But Hemlock and Fader fall behind. Or she trips and Fader decides to help. So everyone roll initiative.
I forget, is the tornado warning bad or is the watch bad?
Watch is worse. Nope,
Okay.
warning is worse.
Okay, I got a warning. Let me look and see what's going on here.
Uh-oh. You need like to go into a bunker or something?
Nah. I got what you said. Bunker. Bunker.
I don't know, like in your basement or something. I don't know what they do over there.
Yeah, we actually can't have basements at all.
They flood.
Where are you again?
I'm in
Louisiana?
I'm just a little bit north of New Orleans.
Oh yeah, there is.
I thought you were somewhere else. That's funny. I keep forgetting. Man, they don't. Yeah, that's funny. All right, Van. Can't hear you.
I'm going to pull out my bow.
All right.
Shoot some birds.
Okay.
Oh, that is actually pretty darn close. I'm gonna hop on my phone because I need to go downstairs, and I'll just be on my phone.
Okay. Yep. That definitely hits.
I don't actually know.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Hold on. Let me just read Great Weapon Fighter. Maybe I can't. Do you know?
Can't make out what you're saying. I don't know.
Do you know if Great Weapon Fighter counts for range?
If it does what?
Counts for range. You roll with a melee weapon. Okay, so never mind. I'm just gonna shoot one.
Is anyone else having a hard time understanding him?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. It's just weird.
Okay. I am just gonna move
That hits. All right. Yeah, a lot of them look killed a bunch of birds. They just plop out of the sky.
Well, I'll take no, I'll actually take a step forward.
Well, okay. We'll just keep it there and just tell me what you're doing. Because this is theater of the mind.
Oh,
Stop.
sorry. Theater of the mind. Yeah, I shoot them, but I'll move in between.
I mean, you're hiding anyway. You're like in the forest kind of thing.
But they're not hiding, right?
No, she tripped and fell in the road.
So they can see her.
Yeah.
So I will step between the birds.
And her? Okay.
Yes. So I'll move forward. I'll even fly up a little bit. I'll like get in their face.
Okay. We'll just say you fly. All right. Leopold.
That is Eldritch blast him out of the sky.
Okay. Roll for you.
Appreciate it.
Get a 24.
That should be 2 attacks.
10 the first round. Attack again. 27. One whole flock of these things falls out of the sky. Satire. They will shoot their longbows. Or short bows at disadvantage unless they are drunk. Gets 7. It's a 7, a 7, and a 9. They're just pew pew pew, ding, ding, pew. One hits a tree. And now you guys see why they ran from them in the first place, because they can't shoot for shit. Fader.
How far away are they?
We'll say they're about 40 feet.
And what time of day is it?
It's night.
Okay, I'm going to stay by Hemlock. I'm going to throw a dagger, a psychic blade.
I don't really know what time of day. Why does that matter?
For what I'm going to do after that. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 hits.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to move between Hemlock and the birds and hide.
How do you move between Hemlock and the birds?
I'm gonna move so that when the birds do arrive, if Hemlock is still there, I'll be.
Well, they kind of will just come down from the sky, so that's why you can.
Okay.
And they're a
In that case,
swarm.
I will just stay by her side, but I will hide in the darkness.
I don't see how you could. I thought the whole hide thing was if it was like the sun was setting or something like that.
It says if it's dim light and does
Caused
darkness,
by natural phenomena, I thought it said.
like the sun going down.
Didn't it say that? If you want to post it again. I remember we talked about this.
That would be the end of my turn anyway, so you can go on while I get this posted.
They're going to come down. One will attack her. A 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you can, unless you're hiding underneath her. I don't see how you're hiding.
Okay, Jeremy Crawford's post was that The sun going down would count as a natural phenomenon.
Yeah, sun's down. So
Okay, so darkness is not as good as dim light.
it just doesn't make sense. Like
Okay,
you
fair
can't
enough.
just stand there and hide under nothing. We'll have to look more into this.
Okay.
So they hit you for 9. The other swarm is also going to attack you. 21. $14. Hemlock. Oh, so they came down. So they are 5 feet.
Bear time. Bear time.
Little.
Boogie with the bear.
Okay.
It's a bear time. Mama Bear's here.
Is it a black bear? Or what kind of bear is this?
Hold on.
I believe it was a cave bear.
Yeah, I
last
thought you
Yeah,
were
time.
cave
cave
bear.
bear last time.
Cave bear.
Okay.
Try to kill me now, fool. Bite.
It's a hit.
And then I get another attack
Okay. That one's
with my claws.
$11 is a miss.
All right. That will be it. Thank you.
Van.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just. So are they within melee range now?
Yep.
I mean, I guess I'm flying also. Yeah, so I'll pull out my double-bladed scimitar and attack. I assume that it's, but I'm also agree with that. Yeah, keep going. Attack again. Bonus action. Attack one time.
Wait, so how many attacks do you get? You have 1?
2. I get 3.
Okay, so the first one was a 21 for 7
First-
damage.
Yes.
So that would have killed that swarm.
Okay.
And then
Fly over to the next one.
attack again for 25 for 11.
Yep.
Okay. I have the 22. Okay. Ah. Okay.
And that's plus.
It doesn't matter. They're dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go crazy and kill all of these ravens.
Flying through the air, whirling this thing around my head,
That's
murdering radiance.
Satires come out of hiding and they just say, "We sure did pick the right group to to walk with. Thank you.
You can always count on the watchers, I guess, with the watchers, yes.
I believe that's Leopold's watchers.
Yeah, that too. I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of those birds, because ravens don't usually just attack, and I want to see, does it look weird or something?
Whose dog is that?
I think that's a bear.
No, I have 2 dogs, sorry. They usually stay down.
Totally, that's totally a cave bear.
That's Shepherd making noises in the eating the birds. It sounds like a bear.
Yeah, this one.
That was funny. No, they sound so cute. Are they playing? Sounds like the play growl that they do. Yeah, that's so cute.
Is it possible that this is how ravens behaved 1,000 years ago?
Doubtful.
Give me.
Wouldn't I know that?
What kind of check are you doing on them?
Who, me?
No, Leopold, because they look like. I mean,
I guess. Well, there's red lightning in the sky, so I guess I'll do maybe an Arcana check to see if they've been altered in some way.
Sure.
Through some magical means.
I land, by the way.
Okay.
I'm still bearing around, just being a bear.
Oh, so I forgot I'm supposed to roll for you. I'm like waiting for you to roll.
Again, appreciate it. Sorry.
Got a 14. You're looking them over, and they look just like regular ravens. You have no real clue of why they would attack. And the satires just say, "Oh yes, this is what's happening around here. Beasts are just attacking.
I assume this is unusual.
Very unusual. Some strange tribesfolk born to this area have been wandering the forest as well, mostly killing any animal they see on sight."
So they just wandered into the area and started killing? The animals are pissed?
We truly have no idea what's going on. And they continue on. They also tell you throughout their travels that there's a community of pixies and sprites near the Polvarth Plateau called Dewlight. That's where they're that's where they're having you bring them. They say Tragor is a friend with a jovial sprite there, Wheeldolly, who might know more about the recent happenings. About
Wheeldolly. Okay.
Another hour goes by, and as you're walking through, you suddenly hear coming from the underbrush, like twigs and everything snapping, and you hear this. I don't know. I can't make it. I don't want to try to make a animal noise. Just like a grunting. It sounds almost like your dogs, but it's coming right at you. And suddenly, under the underbrush, come 2 wereboars.
Wait.
I guess you wouldn't know that that's what they are.
Werepig.
Actually, unless they were in wereboar form, actually. Let me.
So they're half man, half pig.
Yeah.
And Hemlock's a bear. Man, bear, pig.
Man, bear, pig. Man, bear, pig.
South Park.
So yeah, these humanoid boar pig looking creatures come out from the underbrush, and they just do like a squeal at you. That was weird. I can't do it. I can't. Yeah. Can anyone sound like a pig?
Squeak!
I guess.
That's about right.
All right, roll initiative.
Hello. Are you trying to attack us?
The drool coming out of their mouths and their angry eyes locked dead on you is a clear sign that they are.
Maybe not.
Fader.
Roll initiative for Leopold.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You do, Fader.
Are they approaching or are they standing up?
They're coming right at you.
I will move behind Van and Hemlock and hold my attack until they're within melee range of the two of them.
Okay. Intelligence. They go. They're not gonna go after a huge ass bear. I'm trying to think of how smart these things are, but they will attack the satires. So that would trigger your.
Yep.
$27 is definitely a hit.
BRB.
Okay. All right, yeah, it puts out a squeal. They go for a bite. $12. It's a miss. Tries to maul. So, nat 1, that's a miss. One tries to attack the other one. 17, that hits. 9. So make it a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Many attacks with this maul. 11. Leopold.
Where people are not necessarily bad, they might just be driven mad, so we might completely kill them. I don't know. What can I do? I will try to cast suggestion on one of the wereballs.
Okay.
You know, you look kind of tired. Maybe just have like a 30-minute lie down over there. You'll feel better.
It's weird. Says you have no available second spell slots to cast suggestion.
Unclick the use spell slots thing.
Consume spell slot?
Yeah, unclick that.
Yeah, it's weird that it even says it though, because there are 2 spots there.
Yeah, the pack magic doesn't really work well with Foundry.
Okay. And what do you say to it again?
Maybe just have a little 30 over there.
It kind of just like pauses for a second, looks strange, and it walks over. and it starts to take a rest.
There's one maybe calming down.
Okay. Van.
I will just move here and attack this guy.
Okay. Music, man.
This is at disadvantage. That's still an
18 hits. Okay.
Attack again. Crit.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, he puts out a squeal.
Attack one
Who
more
did
time.
that?
Bonus action.
Shepherd? Or him?
I did.
Oh, you
16.
did? 16. Okay, that hits.
It's this plus 5.
9.
9.
Okay.
That will end my turn.
All right. Satire's freaking out. This one comes over here. And then he puts his head down and he goes and he rams at this one. Gets a crit fail. Oh boy. He just misses and he falls prone right next to the guy. The other one pulls out his short sword. Gets a crit. Nat 20. So I forgot to roll. 26. Ooh. 13 damage. The other one that uses its short sword. This is. You guys suck. Hemlock.
Trying to think.
Big old bear.
Who do I kill them or do I not kill them? I kill them. I bite this man's head off. Try to at least.
Okay. The one that is trying to sleep.
No, the one that's almost dead.
Okay. $14 hits. And, all right. That still hits. All right, he's looking pretty bad. Still has some life in it.
That's it.
Vader.
I will move south to get a little bit closer. And dagger. At the one that's awake.
That's definitely a hit. Dead.
If there are trees in the area,
It's on the side, yeah.
I will move into those trees and bonus action hide.
Okay.
Sharp point. Poke.
Well, we just got that one sleeping, so we'll just tie him up real quick.
And I will keep an eye around the surroundings for additional while they deal with the one that's asleep.
Resting, probably not actually
Yeah,
sleeping.
I was
but-
gonna say it's probably just trying to rest. Can't. I don't think you could put him to sleep.
Okay, everybody just surround him, and everyone grapple him and tie him up.
Yeah, it is probably still trying to just rest on its turn. Leopold, what do you do?
I walk over with a rope and just hold out the rope to whoever comes next. Okay, everybody just come around and prepare to do a thing. You're doing good. You're getting right to sleep there, buddy. Just keep on dreaming of puppies and whatnot, and everything's fine. And then I'll hold my action to grapple and tie up with when other people get over here.
Okay. So, is anyone else going to attack it?
So I'm going to ask the satyrs if they know if whatever is afflicting this creature can be cured.
He says, well, I don't know about these wereboars. They've always been quite evil.
Yep.
As soon as he mentions wereboars, I'm going to start keeping my eye on the satyr that got hit.
Okay. I mean, you would. I mean, it wouldn't take place immediately if it was infected. So you would just see the satyr who is bit.
Okay.
But doesn't transform right away. Well, the satyrs go up and they. What would they do? Yeah, they go up and they will attack it.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, they. Yeah.
I would also attack it.
Okay. Because they said that they were always kind of evil.
Sorry.
They're an abomination.
Not a big fan of abominations.
Damn it, test subject. Damn it. Oh, fine.
What's this music? Eat.
I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Aw, dog.
13.
Where do you see dog?
Bunk.
Bunk's camera.
Oh. Ah. Cute. Look at that tail. 13 hits.
I'm going to reroll that one. So 12.
Okay.
Bonus action attack.
12 hits.
Plus 5. 9 damage.
Satyrs will attack.
I imagine he's prone, so they would get regular attacks probably instead of disadvantage. I don't know.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because prone, he went to go lie down and take a rest.
Yeah, they all. I mean, it's not going to survive. Yeah, it had only 5 left, and that's what they got. So yeah, they just surround it. They're just like chopping it up with their swords.
So much for the test subject. Fantastic. Okay.
They say these are horrible beasts. Must rid our forest of them. Spreading their diseases and their curses. That ends.
Leopold just rubbing his eyes.
Does this guy potentially need healing for that wound that he got?
They will. I mean, yeah, they are hurt. Are you going to heal them?
No, but I mean more specifically, potentially for disease. Like that.
Well, I mean, you guys don't know what he got for his constitution saving throw, so.
Do they know?
I mean, that's not how would anyone know. That would be just metagaming.
I mean, if these guys are roaming around attacking people, I was maybe other ones that they've been before. I don't know.
I'd like to do a perception check, see if there's anything else out there that's lurking.
Okay, give me a perception check. 4. Oh man, did not. Why did it?
Do were creatures turn back into their normal form when they die, or they stay were?
We know about were people, don't we?
Yes, we've tangled with them before.
Yeah, so we would know.
I mean, we killed a rat guy.
We had the were goat thingies when we were in one of our first missions.
What does the terrain we're currently in look like?
You're like kind of walking on the side of a forest, just in a meadow.
I'm gonna fly up. Just start just to get a better view of what's going on.
Okay, you fly up. Fader, with your 24 perception, as you notice a tree. Give me a second.
Wow.
You notice a tree, but this tree is different because it is bleeding a gold sap.
Hemlock. Oh, Hemlock, you're a bear.
Wow.
Does
You can
anybody
either
else
give me a nature or survival check.
can I help someone else give you one of those? Because I'm not good at either.
I mean, you could ask also.
Yeah,
your
does
company.
anybody else see this gold sap that's bleeding out of this tree?
I go up to the tree and lick it.
What? No! Don't do that. Why?
Are you hurt, Hemlock?
No, not my cave bear.
I mean, it tastes actually sweet, and good. And you feel it kind of just go down your throat, nice and yummy. It tastes really good.
Well, she's actually hurt in the other form.
Yeah, I am. So if I take off, but I'm not, so. I give a grunt, and I pull Fader over.
The satires say, "Oh yes, these trees are. What is this for? Oh, that's your.
That was yeah.
He goes, "Oh yes, these trees. These have healing properties."
I will collect some of that sap.
What are you gonna put it in? As you look through your bag for any kind of vials.
Can I fill a water skin with them?
Would my poisoner's kit have any empty vials in it?
I think it sure would.
I will take an empty, clean vial and I will fill it with some of this sap.
So I'll just say there is enough sap for 3 doses since Hemlock drank one of them.
I will hold on to that.
So I don't know if you're going to split that with Van or not, since you wanted some, but I'm not.
It's all right. I probably need water.
So yeah, you have essentially 3 healing potions. Each one is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, very nice.
Sweet.
I will hand one of them to the satyr who is hit, and I will hold the other 2 for when Hemlock reverts back to her half-elf form.
Oh, thank you. takes it and is happy. He drinks it. So I just did that negative. Yeah, you can see his wounds start to heal.
I will also start using my 20 passive perception to keep an eye out for more of these trees.
Okay. Van, I mean, as you fly up, you just see the top of trees and forests. You don't, I mean, you can give me a perception check. See if you see anything. Yeah, from above, it's, I mean, this forest is really dense and thick, so it's hard to see through it. You just see all the tops of the trees. You don't see anything that stands out. Like, you look around over the plateau, and it seems to be bare at this point. There's no other creatures are coming your way. But one of the satires say, "Don't worry, it's not far from here." And he points up a little bit north. And since you are flying above the sky or higher up, you can see that one of the trees kind of, you can see, because you can see the top of the forest, but then you see a tree that kind of definitely trumps all the other ones. And he says, "Yes, that's our destination right there." And he points. And before long, it doesn't take you much longer to get there. Before you stands a maple tree of impossibly large size in the center of an open area nearly 100 feet in diameter. Shafts of light cut through the leafy canopy overhead and reflect off thin streams of water that trickle along in between the tree's gnarled, thick roots. As you approach the tree trunk, the satires gambol ahead of you, elated to be back in their safe haven. Suddenly, the tree seems to come awake. It gives off a guttural noise, and then it speaks. "Pardon my rudeness for being asleep," it says. "It's been a long time since I've seen travelers like you in these parts."
Did the tree just talk to us?
Yes, it appears that it did.
Oh, just making sure I wasn't going insane.
There is
Hello?
quite a bit of more of things like this in the Feywild.
Hello, Mr. Tree.
As the satires come in, the tree kind of embraces them and welcomes them home. They quickly get all excited and they just scamper off and take off from you guys without saying goodbye. The tree says, "I'm Feanor, and I apologize for the satire's behavior. I'm sure they're grateful to you, but they're just so happy to be home they forgot their manners." And what did you say?
No, yes. They got attacked by birds and wereballs and...
Why, may I ask, are you traveling through the forest?
Well, you know, I mean, people tend to travel through forests and things to that nature. We are seekers of knowledge, and we heard of some strange things going on around here with red lightning and animals going nuts.
We're looking for a unicorn.
A unicorn?
I believe perhaps named LaRue.
He takes a second. He says, he says, "Give me a moment." And he kind of just like closes his drunk eyes. And it kind of is, it's just all of a sudden just looks like a tree again. When you look around, yeah, you can see. Wait, where am I?
What do you think a moment is in a tree? Do you think it's going to wake up in next week?
No, you don't see this yet. See the thing I just put up there? So, yeah, what do you guys say to him when he asks that?
Wait, what did he ask?
He asks, what do you think a moment is for a tree?
I think we could probably give him some time. What else is going on around here?
So then a second goes by, and then the tree reanimates, and it says in a deep voice, "The pool of eternal spring is being sullied, tainted by bloodlust. I beg you to continue on your journey and find out what is wrong, and do whatever is necessary to make the pool clean and pure again." Goes, "Continue your journey and stop along the way at the community of Dewlight to speak to the sprite named Wildoli, who might have more news for you." And is one of his branches kind of points towards a narrow path leading north into the woods.
Sounds like our kind of business.
And before you go, you see the roots of the trunk start to move, and it kind of uproots. And in one of the roots, you see a potion. And he says, "Please take this potion of giant strength. It will help you on your way."
Van, that sounds right up your alley.
My damage modifier is dexterity. But you know what? There could come a time when I need to move something. We need to move something. And when that time comes...
It is a potion of hill giant strength. Hill giant strength.
I'm thinking perhaps if that were the case, that Hemlock.
Yeah, when you change into your bear form... Well, no, you take the stat... Well, what stats do you take? I forget.
It takes stats of the bear.
You take the stats of the bear.
+5 in strength.
We can make that decision when the time comes. I don't think we would be using this for combat. I don't think any of us are using strength in combat.
It doesn't really matter, I suppose. But thank you, Mr. Tree, for your lovely gift. We will be trying to purify a spring, I guess.
We got you, Papa Tree.
Splendid. It just kind of reverts back to a tree.
So we ask it about a unicorn, and it starts spouting exposition about a spring. I wonder if that's the same spring that the spa was on?
I like it.
The spa was in the high forest, well south of Silvery Moon.
Oh, and where is it telling us to go?
Well, we're headed north.
Oh, so it told us to go north, and the spa is south. Okay, well, that's two different springs then.
Definitely be some other magical stuff out there. So let's get it. There it is. There's the path. I got you. I'm gonna start wandering over that way.
As we walk forward, I'm actually going to go ahead and write in my book, since I still have Silvery's name in my book, so I'm going to cast Sending to her. And ask her, "Hello, Silvery. We found ourselves in a predicament. Do you happen to know of any instances of red lightning and strange phenomena 1,000 years ago in Silvery Moon's area?"
Who are you asking this to?
Silvery, the spa owner. The spa.
1,000 years ago? You think she was alive back then?
Well, she might. I don't know. I don't think
She might have heard stories.
She's more familiar with the area. I mean,
Is she an elf?
Even so, that would be over.
Yeah.
They die around 900, I think. Start to die.
yeah, still she might know.
So that's magic, yeah. So I'm trying to think of the time because it is be asleep. How would you like wake somebody up with that, or would they just not work? They have to be conscious.
It doesn't say it has to be conscious. It just says it happens.
I'd be so mad if somebody woke me up with that. Yeah, you get no response.
Okay, worth a shot. Maybe I'll try later.
Is it possible that we're actually 1,000 years back in the past? If so, then would Silvery even be born yet?
Well, it worked on Frito-Lay. I don't think Frito-Lay is over a century old.
Or is she?
Good. You're right. You're right.
We've messaged Frito-Lay since we've been here.
Yes, I messaged her when we first got here, actually.
She responded.
Yeah. She said, you disappeared. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. That was in the very beginning. Right. So you all follow the narrow path that leads north from the Olvarth Plateau. It winds its way between densely packed trees. And as you're traveling, it takes less than an hour after setting out. Then you start to see moss-covered trees and overgrown bush suddenly thin out, giving way to a small glen not more than 100 feet across. This area is peppered with colorful mushrooms growing virtually on top of one another, some of the clusters more than 3 feet high. A warm glow emanates from tiny lanterns that hang from each mushroom. Jutting up from the caps of the mushrooms, chimneys made of petrified bark let out wisps of acorn-scented smoke. These mushrooms appear to be homes, dozens of them scattered around the clearing. What's wrong, Hemlock?
Nothing.
I put my hand up on Hemlock's shoulder and just give her some comforting scritches.
She's thinking of Millie. Yeah, so you see all these little homes. You don't see any creatures. You just see this little village of mushroom houses and these little wisps of smoke coming out, and it smells like acorn. It smells really good. Feels nice. What do you guys do?
Is this? I don't remember the name of the. But is this a sprite community? I wonder. If so, we need to look for someone named Wildoli. Wildoli.
Just as you say that, behind one of the houses, you see a little head pop over, and it looks right at you guys. And then it kind of steps out, and it starts to flutter its wings, and it flies over to you. Picture again. Village. And it says, I'm Wildoli. What brings you to our little village?
We were spoken to by a somewhat large maple tree, so a ways south of here. We were asked to go to the pool of eternal spring to investigate why it's been tainted. And the tree, suggested that we stop here and speak with you.
If that is so, then what was the tree's name?
Oh crap! I was going to ask you because I didn't catch it when you said it, and I didn't write it down.
Mm-hmm.
You said the name, and I wrote down Maple Tree Huge Speaks. It's the Seder home, and I was going to say what was the name again, and I didn't. I forgot to ask.
We're also looking for a unicorn.
I'll be honest, I'm not talked to by a lot of trees. I didn't really catch his name. I was just kind of like, whoa, this is a tree that's talking to me.
You guys would, yeah. So the tree's name was Feanor.
Feanor was the tree's name.
Oh, so you are telling the truth. And he says, I am a scholar among my kind, so I know a lot.
Oh, well, we're somewhat of scholars ourselves, and we're very curious about this spring that has been tainted, and the red lightning, and animals just attacking things, and things attacking animals.
As you guys are talking, you just start to see little heads popping up through the windows and looking and coming from behind mushrooms and stuff, and more of these little sprites start to flutter out and show interest in these big folk now in their little village. And he says, yes, signs of battle is brewing. He says, a group of vicious predators have been stalking through the forest of late, and I fear that they are disciples of Malar, the Beast Lord.
A beast lord?
Hmm.
Okay. What does he look like?
I don't know.
And what was his name again? Malar, you said?
That
Malar.
is it. Malar. He says the disturbances to the north seem to be coming from the vicinity of the Pool of Eternal Spring, a hallowed site associated with the lesser deity known as Larue. I would not be surprised to find Malar's minions are behind that turn of events as well.
Is LaRue by any chance a unicorn?
The very same.
And ravens are predators? I guess they kind of are.
What?
The raven. We were attacked by ravens. I don't typically consider ravens predators, but I guess might be.
Ravens will eat some things.
Well, perhaps they were controlled by the Beast Lord.
I guess a beast lord doesn't necessarily mean predator lord. It's just beast lords. Being controlled. Control is never good. Gotcha. So, is there a way to maybe break his spell, or do you know anything that may help us?
He says, I wouldn't know that part. He says, I just wouldn't be surprised if Malar's minions were behind everything.
Okay, fair
Whatever's
enough.
happening at that pool is likely to reach its peak on winter solstice, which is in most a day or two from now.
And I'm going to guess that it's a day or two's walk to the pool.
He says, you are a bright one. You surely are a scholar.
Yes. A scholar. Yeah, I read a lot of books.
He says, all you have to do is follow this narrow gravel path. And he points to a little gravel path that kind of skirts the community and then continues northward through the underbrush.
Fun. Follow the path through the forest full of predators.
He says, you should hurry along now. Danger along the way might impede your travel, so there's no time to waste.
Yep. I'm getting the syntax here. Yes.
Let's do it. Best of luck to you, little fairy creatures.
And to you, big folk. What are you thinking, Shepherd Hemlock?
Me, I'm just looking at all the mushrooms.
They're cute little houses.
I'm a giant bear. I'm looking at all these little things. They're not afraid of me.
I mean, you're a bear with friends who seem
True.
not to be bothered. So, yeah. And I think they're nature creatures, so
Yeah.
I don't see why a bear would bother them either.
She's
Have
just
w-
looking at the mushrooms. That's what she's doing.
Have we been?
It says, "No, you can't eat those, big bear." As if they know how to talk to animals naturally.
Rawr.
Do they? Guess not. Oh, but they do that. I guess one of them would. I guess one of it could also touch you and see if it knows if you're a good or bad bear.
Good or bad bear,
Yeah, they have
yeah.
that heart sight.
Yeah, they do.
Hemlock, this is a bit awkward, but may I ride you for about an hour so I can take a little rest? Thank you.
Yep.
So I can get my spell slot back.
Were you going to say something?
Yes, I was going to say, have we been on this journey for? I have a sense of how long we've been at this. Should we be starting to look for some place where we can rest for the evening?
Oh, no time to rest.
How far away is this pool?
Let's see. I don't even know. I can't read that fast. A day or two from now. No, I guess it's just the winter solstice. So, yeah, I guess you would have a day to rest, but if you do that, then you would have to definitely be rushing to get to it for the winter solstice. So you could technically rest, I guess. Yeah.
If we were to push through, we'd be on exhaustion by the time we get there.
Well, might as well push hard and take a rest.
Doesn't really give me how much time it takes. Right. For the sake of the game, do you guys mind if we just we'll say you guys start to head off in that direction and then we'll call it a break? Because yeah, I'm having trouble with the time. Plus then we can also have everyone playing their characters, not the roll for.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
All right. So yeah, he wishes you a farewell journey on your long path, and then you guys begin to head up the little pebbled path. Yeah, and then we'll just fade to black there.
Sounds
good.
Yay!
It
was good to play again with this game.
Yeah. Sorry about that. The tornado hit like about 50 miles away. So, actually, closer than that, 20 miles away.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. It started. It tracked northeast of us, but it did hit the lower part of our town. So probably won't know anything definitive until daylight. But it's probably messed up down there.
But it's past now, yeah.
Yeah, it's past us.
Okay,
that's good. You're safe.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have. We can't have basements, but we do have to go to like the bottom floor and huddle up in a hallway and bullshit.
Not a doorway?
No, I think doorways are more for earthquakes. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, next time we come, we'll finish our little journey.
Nice. Meet a unicorn.
Possibly
Oh,
unicorn.
Brittany gets to meet another unicorn. Hopefully, we don't eat this one.
I know, right? I'm gonna eat it.
Don't want to do that. You get the
Weird.
wrath of gods on you. You kill a unicorn. Funny.
She becomes my patron in this.
Doesn't it say that in the unicorn? Like if you kill a unicorn, there's a chance. Retribution.
They are like celestials, right?
Yeah.
Unicorn! All I could think of is Last Unicorn.
Oh yeah.
Also Harry Potter, when Voldemort's drinking the unicorn blood.
This does all ring with Millie. She was about to have a little satyr army.
Yeah.
She would have showed up here with her satyr army to meet the satyr people and go to the mushroom village.
I know unicorns typically are somewhat of like, you don't typically end up fighting a unicorn, but I know they're pretty much bosses because they have like legendary shit, like resistances and actions and all kind of bullshit. So
Yeah, their
hopefully we're not-
challenge. Yeah, their challenge rating really isn't that high, but they do have like legendary actions and regional effects.
They have really good like, healing effects and stuff. They were, like, you summon them as a celestial, they're actually pretty good.
Cool. You will see one. I guess, but there is the deity one. I'm sure that's not.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a different CR level.
I did have a friend that was a celestial warlock like Hemlock, and she had like this Amy Brown trapper keeper that she carried around.
Trapper
I feel like
keeper?
the good NPCs in CR really kind of messed up. Like the good characters, the good monsters.
Like they're too low?
Yeah, maybe.
If I saw a unicorn, can I turn into a unicorn?
They're
See-
not a beast.
No. The horses with a horn.
Well,
I mean, it's a celestial. It's not a.
Yeah, I know.
You can turn into a horse and we can stick an ice cream cone in your head.
there you go.
Ah,
There you go.
You drill
so
it on.
majestic. Oh my god.
Yeah. Horrible.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
that was fantastic playing with you guys again. Seb, thank you very much. I know it's been
I know I'm
Uh,
rusty.
a difficult time for you, so I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right,
And
guys.
see you next week. Same bat time, same bat place. I hope.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And anyone who is watching, thank you for watching. Join us next week. Sorry I cut the game short today. I'm just exhausted. And we'll see what happens with the conclusion of this little journey. Thanks now. Bye-bye.